Welcome to TYT Sports, everybody. It's the shot clock. Our producer, Jason Rubin, with the first question.
All right. To start off with Ben Mankiewicz on this one, who is the worst owner in the National Basketball Association?
Well, this is easy. Anytime you use the expression worst owner in a sentence, the answer is always Dan Snyder. He's so bad that he is actually the worst owner in the NBA. But I get the circumstances here require us to pick an NBA owner, so I will do that. And I think the answer right now is very obvious. For the same reason that Dan Snyder is a bad owner in the NFL, Jim Buss is the answer to this question. You can't have an owner making basketball decisions.
Wow. All right. All right, well, since Ben went with a football owner as the worst basketball owner and then he hedged at the last second, I am going to say that the worst all-time owner of anything ever, anywhere is Donald Sterling, obviously.
Right.
Not forgetting the racial stuff even, just everything that he did to the team was an abject disaster. But the answer right now is James Dolan. The Knicks are just appallingly horrific. There is no hope. There hasn't been hope. Hope is dead.
You know, Dave, it is tempting in these situations to say Vivek Ranadive of the Kings, because he made the very imprudent firing of Michael Malone when the Kings were playing as well as they have, really since the Chris Webber, Mitch Richmond glory days. Chris Webber and Mitch Richmond were traded for each other.
Yeah,
so
they were not on the same team.
They had no glory day.
How about we'll give you Jason Williams and Vlade Divac, and who else do you want there?
Chris Webber. Right.
Chris Webber.
Then it's Chris Webber.
Stojakovic.
So the Chris Webber, Peja Stojakovic glory days. It was the Mitch Richmond disaster in Washington after the incomparably dumb trade. Sure, let's trade a 30-year-old guard for a 24-year-old 6'10" guy.
Talk about a good player who I don't even know that he. Oh no, he did win a championship, I think, with the Lakers as a.
Mitch did.
Yeah. But that never played a meaningful playoff minute in his life.
But on a terrible end of a deal.
Yeah.
So, but here's the thing about the Kings owner, is that as foolish as that was, and the mishandling of the Ty Corbin situation, Corbin, a guy everybody respects, and the Kings have not performed under him, but they've disrespected him and made him look sort of foolish.
And he's a true basketball guy.
He's a professional, and so you only wish good things for Ty Corbin. I like the hiring of George Karl. I do. And this guy 100% saved the Kings in Sacramento. That team was 98% gone out the door to Seattle. And Vivek worked with Kevin Johnson, the mayor of Sacramento, and kept that team there. So you get to make a lot of dumb mistakes if you saved the one sports franchise a town has. So he's going to have to screw up a lot worse than mishandling coaches to get himself on a worst owner list. He saved professional sports in Sacramento.
Yeah, and by the way, we shouldn't gloss over the fact that Kevin Johnson is the mayor of Sacramento, as you just said.
It's ridiculous.
Kevin Johnson was a great, it's just a beautiful thing. He saves his old team. Like, it really, that's somebody write that movie, for God's sakes. Anyway, what do you think? Worst coach in the NBA, or you want to do worst coach of all time? We'll accept that as well. Let us know in the comments right down below.
Worst owner.
Worst owner. What did I said worst coach.
Coach.
Give me a worst coach, give me a worst owner, worst ball boy. Let us know in the comments right down below.